Wow. So I've got to be honest, I was not expecting this result today. I had us down to win. In my head, I was thinking it's going to be a tight one, an odd goal, 2-1 maybe, and a result that we really needed. So in my head, after the defeat, albeit on penalties against Fulham and albeit with the second string, I did think that we really needed a good result today to keep that momentum going, to make sure that we were still going in the right direction, and Ange can keep the supporters on his side, and the pundits and everybody else, and it not kind of get called out as a flash in the pan kind of thing, you know, where you people start getting on his back and all the rest of it. But today, absolutely spot on. And to be fair, like, I've never been a fan of Burnley. In fact, I think I called them out as being one of the teams I hated the most when Sean Dyche was there. But I have to say, you've got to give credit where credit's due. They played some good football today. You know, they started off really, really well. They pressed high, they pushed, they probed, and they really did make it difficult. Scoring in, the 4 minutes or something. And I thought, geez, here we go. And even after that, when we got our equaliser, I thought, I did think it was never in doubt, but I felt that Burnley were not out of it. I felt that they could really do well. But listen, when you've got players like Bissouma and Maddison in the team who really kind of pull the strings and push, I think that we really sort of caught on something there. That them two together, and Sarr as well. You know, you can't knock him. He's really, really, you know, a link in that midfield. And they worked really hard, really well. Kulusevski, I thought, had a really good game as well today. But he was a real nuisance. Really, like, he really wanted to get involved with everything. So I was really pleased to see that. But what can you say? What can you say about Heung-min Son? You know, after playing poorly for a while, a good season and so, to bang out 3 goals in the way he did, it felt like Sonny is back. Sonny is back, and he's gonna now really come to the fore. Playing him through the middle really suited him, you know, linking in with Maddison. I mean, there seems to be such a really good feel amongst the players. They seem like they're really enjoying their football and really enjoying each other. It's like a massive weight's been lifted. So really pleased to see him get on the score sheet and bang 3 like that. Really happy for that. Maddison as well with his, and of course, what can you say about Romero? You know, firing that one in. I'd never expected him to plant one like that. I mean, pick that out of the net. That's a real difficult one. So, I mean, what can you say? You know, a 5-2 victory. Disappointing to let the second goal in. But when you're cruising at that kind of level, then it really, you know, it's going to happen, I guess, from time to time. But really thoroughly enjoyable game. Had to watch it on dodgy streams, which is so disappointing with this 3 p.m. kickoff embargo thing. Really, real nightmare. Especially as the streams they run behind and they keep getting cut off and all the rest of it. So it makes it difficult to really get the full effect of the game. But yeah, over the moon to see that, you know, to Sonny on the score sheet, hitting 3, Maddison as well, Romero getting 1, and a great performance by him as well. To be fair, Romero he didn't sort of fall foul anywhere in the game, and I thought he really held the back line together really well. Van de Ven again. I mean, I don't think you can call out any player from the starting 11 as having a poor game today. I mean, even Solomon, I think they get classed as 2 assists in that game for his first sort of Premier League start. So, you know, fair play. Everybody really is buying into what Postecoglou's trying to do, and I think it makes for a real enjoyable experience after the crap that we've been washing. Everyone's kind of on and up, especially after, you know, like I said, I put a video out this morning about the transfer window and how disappointing that was. And it is, you know, you can't get away from it because you know, from your starting 11, you know, you're only a couple of injuries away from kind of going back to some of the guys that have let us down for so long. So from that point of view, it's disappointing, but you've got to ride the wave. You've got to enjoy it when you can really enjoy it, and call it out when you can call it out. So I thoroughly enjoyed the game today. I thought, you know, I give some credit to Burnley, I thought, who made the game as much as Tottenham did. It's great for us to get the victory, but I think, you know, it was entertaining end-to-end stuff and some good passages of play across the board. So really happy, and we can now sit back and enjoy the rest of the weekend and next week without having to feel disappointed or anything else. And we've got a break now, games back on the 16th, so yeah, I'm happy now we can kind of go into this break without having to be too stressed about it. Just hope that Postecoglou doesn't get manager of the month, because that's a bloody curse, that. So don't really want that if I can avoid it, to be honest, but there you go. But yeah, enjoy the weekend, guys, and I'll be back with you after the Sheffield United game, I guess. Have a good time, and I'll speak to you all again. Up the Spurs.